It is the next morning already, but I haven't give you the stats, and let me do that in the trips. So
hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
What is it? Okay, so we drove 587 miles yesterday with 223 kilowatt used, 381, and that's for the day. In total we had 1145 and 383. So we have to remember that, because now begins the big challenge. Or in the morning begins the big challenge. And then is when we drive the trailer back. That's the Labor Day trailer challenge.
Again, so we don't lose them.
Yeah, that needs to be high. How high does that need to be? Do you have
I would say, I think the highest setting with where this is at, and I don't see any reason why you couldn't flip it around.
Yes.
You know, once this is out, you know, flip the whole thing around and get it up nice and high. Because you want the trailer to be level. You know, you don't want it like this, and you don't want it like that. You want it nice and level. So.
Would you drive with me to look for an auto shop or something?
Yeah, we could do that. Sure, I'm not pressed.
Okay. Hello everybody. We are doing it. We are picking up the trailer. We picked up the trailer, and we are going now from Kansas City I-35 south, driving 55 miles per hour, and consumption is pretty good right now. So we are on 680 watt per mile, and we are looking good for the next supercharger. And this is a supercharger you can drive there in front. We spec'd it out last time and we were good. And you can look at some pictures here. It's Saturday morning about 10:30, and we are going down in Alley Valley in Kansas. Stay tuned, there will be more. Yeah, I guess we are not in Kansas anymore. The Wizard of Oz. And yes, we left Kansas already, and we are in Oklahoma, and we are only 44 miles away from our next stop. And we are consuming the suspension braking. We are consuming pretty good energy. We are on 747 watts per mile, and looking forward for the next charger in Perry, Oklahoma. And the environment is normal, all green, lots of windmills, some lakes and seas here, and we're gonna be soon at the charger. So here are the lakes. It is nice. You see, it's pretty nice, but also humid here. Yeah, that reminds me of old Roadster times. So we were driving the Roadster home from Menlo Park, California to Arizona. So if I couldn't drive the Roadster home, I wouldn't take it. So at that time, there were no superchargers or anything. So we had to charge in between on 70 amp chargers with 240 volt, so about 16-70 kilowatt. And we were driving with the Roadster, about 55 always. And when we are approaching the next charger, so we had enough mileage left, we were increasing the speed. And actually, that's what we did here right now as well. So we approached, the next charger is 23 miles away, and we have still 102 miles on it. So I increased the speed by 60, also to find out what's the average consumption when we drive at 60 miles per hour. Yeah, that reminds me of the old Roadster times. And it took 4 days to get the Roadster from California back to Arizona. Hey guys, we made it, first stop. Look at this, that is a perfect charger. So last spot here, coming in here, and then going in, plugging in. So we were down to 28 miles, so we speeded up a little bit at the end, and then speeded down again to find out how much it is. And now we have a little break here, a little break, probably charging up almost full again, and then we find out how the trip continues. But happy about that, and look at the perfect trailer here, the Gran Turismo Falcon. Yes, we made it. Yeah, hey guys, this was really a little bit funny because my wife asked me about turning off the phantom braking. So if I can look in the manual and turn that phantom braking off. Maybe because at every little tiny hill, and there was an intersection there was an on-ramp for a car, this car is phantom braking. Almost like but at many of them.
It's annoying.
So, yeah, but you cannot turn it off. The software does it, and I'm only driving. Autopilot is not even possible because I'm driving only in cruise, and autopilot is turned off when you're pulling a trailer. And now, driving again 55, we charged up to 85% in Perry, Oklahoma, or so, and that should be enough to get me the next 65 miles to Oklahoma City. That was a little fun. Please look in the manual to turn off that braking. That's not possible. Yeah, we are approaching Oklahoma City. Jesus. And it's very bumpy here. Here on the right side, the big buildings. There was a nationalist here who once exploded a federal building with ammonium nitrate. It's the same ammonium nitrate was just blown up by Root, but he used just one truck for that. Yeah, it's Oklahoma City. Very close. We're gonna go to a charger here soon. Yeah, Oklahoma supercharger here at the shopping mall, and we are plugged in from here. The first one, as you can see in the back, this is the one which has the left one, and then you can pull I pulled almost all the way forward, walking the dogs now, and blocking one of the other cars. There's another gas car. Now I'm gonna start blocking a gas car, as you can see here. Here, that's the gas car what I'm blocking. So that's a Defender Land Rover. So if he is coming, I'm gonna stay here. If he's coming in, I have to unplug and replug. But that should do it. Lucky this time, Oklahoma supercharger. That was fun at the supercharger. Actually, we stayed there that long that we didn't block anybody. Usually some people of the restaurant next door, they parking their car there because they cannot park on the restaurant parking, and then they park their car there. So that was the only one. It was available what was it had on the back side the entrance. Now the next charger, I think we will not be so lucky, but there is currently nobody charging there. We will see. But we changed drivers. So my wife is driving again. She has to get used to the trailer driving, and I think it's the first time trailer driving, right?
Yes.
First time trailer driving.
Scared.
So, and we're driving 88 kilometers, and we're doing good, and she's doing good. And it's a little bit hot and humid, well, that's the middle of the country. Elsewise, we are chugging along. Okay, a little bit on how is that accomplished. I signed up for premium connectivity with a better route planner. And with this, you get special profiles. And I selected the profile with a trailer. And I also can influence the consumption. So I turned the consumption now on, depending from the experience what we made in the last 100 miles, from to 800 watt per miles. And with this consumption, I think we should be doing fine. Now there is a long stretch after the next supercharger, that is from Weatherford to Shamrock, Texas. There's a long stretch, it goes uphill, and currently the system tells me that I have to charge all the way 98%, almost full, and then arrive when I drive 55 with 15% left in Shamrock, Texas. And in Weatherford there is no access to the charger in front. There's currently one charging there, and I really don't want to block all chargers, that would be dumb. I have to take the trailer off and hitch it off and then charge it and then turn it on again. Probably we will have a dinner there because that takes about more than an hour. And then, the better route planner is absolute super accurate. And what doesn't work well, not on a better route planner, what doesn't work well on a trip is if you increase the speed to 60, you immediately pushing it from 800 to 900 watt per mile. So higher the speed, the worse is it. And we just take it easy. 88 kilometers, 55 miles, and we will reach our goal. And there's more to see from the environment then. So you see the nice green Texas where all of the cows are eating fresh grass, and you are enjoying the nature more because you can see more. So see you at the next charger. Hey guys, I'm lucky. Just when I came in here, look at this. When I came in here, the supercharger one car was there and he was just finished charging. And then, let me get some wind shade here. Look at this. I take the first one, maybe block another one, but then after that there are 4 available, and my trailer is still on, and I keep going. And then I can take that and drive out here again very easily. And that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, good, I don't have to take that off. That would be terrible. It would take me about another 15 minutes before I even can charge. Yeah, that was lucky at the supercharger. So I was the only one there in Weatherford, Oklahoma to be at that charger. There was nobody else there. Just when I entered, someone else drove off. And then I could park alongside. Their parking was available. And I just blocked only 2 chargers, the 3A and a 3B. So even if there would be another car coming, they would not stay right next to me because they wouldn't want to have a lower power charger. And that was very lucky. And now we are back on the road in Oklahoma. Everybody else is passing us because we're still going 55. Here are some windmills. I hope we took the energy of that windmill, which is just turning, but it's turning our car now with the trailer. Elsewise, still Oklahoma, still flat, and that's it. And when we are arriving at the next charger, it probably will be already dark. So the sun is setting in approximately an hour, and then we will be staying there or charging in the dark, and that will be the last charge of the day. And then we are going to an RV park. We are just already got a pull through with a 50 amp outlet. The 50 amp outlet is for sure for the car, and the 120 volt is for the trailer to charge up all batteries. The sun is getting low, and the charge is getting low as well. It's constantly is going uphill. Probably there's a little climb there, elevation difference. So we had to reduce the speed to 50 miles per hour. And I knew that it's gonna be close, and I had some little buffer in it, but all of those phantom brakings, that doesn't do it good for you if you want to constantly roll. And you are driving constantly up here. We're gonna soon be in Texacola or in Texas. Let me try to get the signs there for Texas. And we have 16 miles left and 48 miles on the charge. So that should be enough. It shows now 9% left. I really don't like to go under 10% because then that charge up takes too long, but that's what it is. Can't do anything about it. So that's going to be our last charge, and it's also full charge, and then the last location will be Amarillo in an RV park. There we take it on a 50 amp outlet. So now let me show you something from the environment. It's nothing different as you have seen before here. Just Texas at sunset. Oh, this is still Oklahoma. Battery is very low. How much is left here? Check. 11 miles. Okay, that's still enough. You hear the pre-cooling, and this is where we go and plug in. We took okay, ready. We made it. Okay, and that's easy because we could straight go from the front road here in the back there and could just easily turn in, and then we have enough room here that other vehicles could stay there as well. But it's Labor Day Saturday. Who wants to stay there? So, or who wants to travel at that time? Because we have to get the trailer back, and now we start charging. Okay. So while we are charging, what else is going on? We were surprised that we see a DeLorean driving through the country and stopping in Shamrock, Texas at the nice gas station here in the background. So also while we were waiting and charging at the same time, there was a stretch Hummer showing up there. We were amazed. So the next morning, after we left there in the night, we stayed at the KOA in Amarillo. Nice location there, very well maintained. And at that next location from KOA Amarillo, we charged overnight and continued the day fresh with a full charge.